me ask you guys a question. Has hypes around diets made eat habits worse? For instance, like the change in the eras.
Okay.
Like, and this is facts that I looked up, and actually the website I looked it up is called Healthfully.
Healthfully.
All right, Healthfully is the website. All right, they say that they claim before the 1980s, right, obesity really wasn't an issue. And if you looked at like your grandfather or your dad, if you got an older dad or whatever, if you're looking at that stuff, they could smoke, eat red meat all the time.
That's right.
All that bullshit, and they were like in good shape. But probably didn't have TVs or were forced to run outside, which is another part of the issue there.
Big difference.
But one of the biggest causes that they say for obesity is the price in food. Like cheaper food, like these manufacturers and these companies will send out cheap food and just fill it with shit for the flavorings or whatever. Right? But if you want to eat healthy, it's going to cost you literally 3 times as much.
It does.
Right? And not for nothing, but hey, guess what? About 60% of the United States is middle class and lower. It's actually higher than that. But I don't want to be like, like saying the speculation or whatever. Man. So
it's more like 90%.
Yeah. Probably. Right?
Yep.
So
10%, that's
in order to like be a healthy country, whatever, because like,
we're not.
Even over the border in Canada and stuff like that, where they have like free health care and stuff like that. I got a buddy who never leaves the house. He's agoraphobic, right?
Yep.
Great kid, eats like crap all the time, but like their crap is like all natural and stuff like that. So I'm not saying the corporations haven't made it up there.
Right.
I'm just saying here it's just easier for them to make a quick buck.
Absolutely.
Case in point. You go to Market Basket. You can get like a big box of hot dogs, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
For like how much? Anywhere between $7 to $10, right?
Yep.
And that's like 20 to 25 hot dogs.
Easily.
Right? Not that hot dogs are a good means, but during the pandemic, when like a lot of people were scraping by,
barely getting there,
in order to feed their families, like those are the deals that they're looking for. And those are like everyday deals.
Yep.
If you're not making a ton of money and you're just trying to feed the family, like fucking,
it's gonna hurt.
Like oodles and noodles.
Yeah.
Right? That oodles and noodles, like noodle cups, stuff like that.
It's very unhealthy.
Very unhealthy.
Shit ton of sodium.
Unbelievably cheap.
$1.
Right? And as an obese man myself, like I started looking into like how much it costs to eat healthy. When I did start to care about myself, which that's gone right out the window. I give 0 fucks right now.
That's right.
But eventually I want to get back. Looking at like how much I would spend at the grocery store.
He's gonna have to put up his life saving to get back to.
Yeah, maybe.
At the rate.
Maybe I already spent my life savings on this whole setup.
That's right.
And look, it's not even that quality or whatever, right?
We're getting there.
So yeah, hopefully we'll get there someday. But if you look at the price of what like a single mom has to spend, and say she's raising like 2 kids,
that's expensive,
right? You could feed your kids on this shit food for a full week. But if you want them to eat healthy, how much is that OJ that you're talking about?
Shit, that OJ is $4 for the small and $6 for a little bit more.
And like how many ounces is that?
And that is I want to say the small one is less, like 12 ounces maybe.
12 ounces.
That's one person to drink. That's
one person to drink. One drink.
At $4.
You think a lot of people have $4 laying around just to throw
You pay
at this
$4 for the Minute Maid big thing.
Right. When I was growing up,
$3 and some change.
When I was growing up, you had that fucking like it was a can. You put it in the freezer, right?
Yep.
Of like OJ.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like the Minute Maid.
And then
you pop open the top
and
you just watch that thing come out.
Absolutely.
And like your parents would just fill up a jug with water and just mix it, right?
Yep.
How much is that?
Those things were 99 cents.
99 cents a pop.
Yeah. They're probably not healthy for shit, but they were.
If I can make a big jug of that and feed like a lot of mouths or whoever's in your household, as opposed to a fucking $4 fucking 12 ounce OJ,
one person,
right? That's freshly made or whatever.
That's right. Everybody has to take those little cups that you take medicine in to kind of get some of that OJ. They like pass that around.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
It's done, just to
fruit is man expensive as it is already.
Fruit's very expensive. I buy a lot of fruit.
And how much, like, you say you get like
I'm
a big
always
bag,
spending
it's
money
done
on
by like
fruit.
weight, right?
Yeah.
And
It adds up
Yeah.
fast.
So eating healthy now is going to cost you more money. And if you're in a position where it's like you want to eat healthy,
Yep.
but you have other mouths to feed, like
You won't be able to.
it's ridiculous.
You
And people are like, "Oh, go outside." Hey, we've been outside. There ain't shit to do out there.
No.
Okay.
I mean, even with like the frozen packs of chicken. So like they got the Tyson chicken most of the time, and it's in a frozen pack. It's cheaper to grab that than it is to actually grab the real chicken. Well, not that it's not real, but it probably isn't. But to grab the other chicken that's over here on the side that you're gonna have to take a little bit more time to do something with, you know. And again, that's a time consumption thing with health, where most people don't have it. You think that back to that single mom, or single whatever. They get off work, they pick up the kids, take them home, got to make them a meal. After you're making them the meal, you're trying to get them ready for bed and homework and all the extra mess that goes along with that. You're at a time rate where you're normally picking them up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, and then they're eating. You're like, for me to cook something that's going to take 2 hours, you don't have that time to have the healthy stuff. So you're going to buy that frozen mess most of the time, that easy, quick 15, 20-minute cook stuff most of the time, and you don't tend to realize how much more it does to your body versus taking that time to actually have the healthier stuff.
Which
that
is
you
not,
can't afford.
That's not a bad thing.
It's not.
Like, we know that, like, most of these, like, I don't want to say it's just single parents, but like low income families or whatever just want I've talked to parents who like they starve themselves just to let the kids eat and stuff like that because that's what they're supposed to do.
And there's no
obviously
options.
They want to take care of the kids and all that other bullshit, and more power to them. But it's cheaper and easier after you work like a ridiculous amount. Like some of these people work like 2 jobs in one day.
Yep.
They come home on their break, and it's just like for the time for them to make a healthy meal. And yes, there are places, grocery stores that sell like pre-made healthy meals. But that, like the price of like one meal, all right, compared to like saying you go into the, and I love Stouffer's lasagnas. Okay. I do. It's my favorite lasagna besides my mom.
Yep.
Okay. The price of one of those dishes compared to the price of like a family style lasagna, which you're going to feed your family and kids with.
Yeah.
And is that good for them? Obviously not. No. But you want them to be full, right? And ready for bed and all that other shit. It's easier just to pop one of those in the oven. Not that I would say easier, but the price is better. Right? The kids are going to be happy. Yep. Right? Because, when I was a kid, I ate like shit anyways. Yeah. Chicken tenders, mac and cheese, it's the same stuff. Nothing's changed.
Nothing has
changed from that time to this time and stuff like that. And when you're, you don't see it when you're like younger. No. But now when you actually have to go out and do the grocery shopping and you're just happy, it is easier to put like a Red Baron pizza in the oven to give your kids pizza. I bought a pizza today, and I remember like a sub back in when I was like a teenager was like $5. It was just like straight up $5 or whatever, right? $5, right? Subs now, their price hasn't increased drastically.
No, but it has.
You can get
get smaller ones.
Yeah, you can get a small pizza for $5.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right now, you can't get a small pizza for like less than like
$10,
like $10 to $12.
Yeah,
right. And I love pizza. If I could have one food that I could eat and not gain weight with, and I'd have to eat it every day, it would just be pizza.
Some places are selling you 2 slices for $7, $8.
$7, $8 for 2 slices. 2 slices. Now I've been
Imagine what they make off of that. Because it doesn't cost you
it's
shit
a lot
to
of
make
money.
Pizza.
I got a slice from that place we told you about last week where it had the world's best chicken tenders.
Yep.
And I got shit for eating chicken tenders. I don't give a fuck. I like chicken tenders, right? But I got a slice of pizza with it, and that slice was like $5.
Okay.
And it wasn't like a New York slice where it's like a huge fucking piece of pizza. Right? So it's just, people talk about like the obesity factor and like us being like, I can't speak for anyone else around the world, but I do know that being one of them, like the chubbier guy, like so chubby, borderline fat, or whatever, it's definitely due to like eating habits. But on that aspect too, like buying like healthy food, it's just
it's
the
hard.
price of it it's rough.
It's not easy.
And in this economy and what's been going on, it's not getting any easier.
A long time.
Right? Like I wish.
Why do you think they have the dollar menus? They offer these dollar menus to make up for what you won't be buying inside the supermarket. They're like, we'll get them with a quick dollar menu. And I mean, let's be honest, none of that shit's healthy.
And we're not dissing it. We're like, it's quick and easy.
It's quick and easy, but it's not
quick and easy. A brilliant idea.
That's right. And then and then they turn around and they go, oh yeah, this is one of the fattest countries. Of course it's one of the fattest countries. Everything you give us is crap. You're giving us up. Here, take that. Take that.
You wonder why, like, we're so lethargic and we don't have like the energy, and then we have to rely on energy drinks.
Right.
And even when they say they're sugar free, they're not fucking sugar free. Yeah, you're just flying or whatever, and then you have the crash after that too.
That's right.
And you work a double. Sometimes that's all you have because caffeine doesn't do it anymore.
It doesn't.
It doesn't fucking do it anymore.
I seen a girl today, and I was at the store buying something, and it was just like a regular store, not like a grocery store or like just a clothing store. And she's like, "Yeah, I can feel the Red Bull kicking in." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah. See, look at the hand. Look at the hand."
She's talking to you about that?
I don't know. Yeah, because I was at the register, and she was training someone else at the time. And she's like, oh. And I was like, I don't know if you should be so excited about this. She says, I am. It's going to go. I can feel it. And I was like, well, shit. This is what it does. Me, personally, I haven't had, like, energy drinks in a long, long time. I stopped drinking them. And, I mean, the last time I had it was probably inside of a vodka Red Bull. But that was about it. I just don't drink them. Because I know what they put in them. And I choose just not to drink it. I drink a lot of water so I can keep pissing out all the crap that I have to eat that that they're like, here, take that and eat. So I gotta piss it all out to flush my system. You know, that's just the way I see it and do it. But the rest of the world, I mean, they're sending you to Coca-Cola. They're sending you all the other stuff that's packed up with all of this shit, you know, in order for us to be the big nation. But you know what's interesting about that? You go across seas to other places, they don't have half that shit.
Dude, even their street food is better.
Much better.
Than what we, you know. I don't fucking know, dude.
Much better.
Like I'm not saying it's all the companies, obviously. Like,
right.
I obviously could go out more, do that. Agreed. I drink energy drinks, right?
Uh-huh.
I like myself a flavored Red Bull.
Yep.
I'm a big fan. Sometimes I need that pick me up. All right. I like Monsters too, but Monsters, they're a commitment.
Okay.
It's a much bigger can.
Okay. Yep.
Right. Like with a Red Bull, I'll just pound it, ready to go, piss it out later.
Gotcha.
I get that boost I need. The Monster, if I was, dude. All right, not for nothing. All right. When I game, if I'm able to make it to Dunkin' Donuts, they actually have like a Monster Energy drink.
Oh wow!
Right?
Yep.
I mean, it's good for when I need to wake up, and I know I'm going to be playing. This is when I played like MMOs, and I was up all the time.
Night. Yeah.
Right. Fantastic. Not just in a Monster. Yeah, like if you like the flavor of it, do it.
That's right.
Okay, drink it. We're not dissing it. I just don't understand like why people are like, oh, well, you know, why don't you just go to the gym? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because when I used to pay $19, you get fucking talk like shit because you go to a fucking Planet Fitness, but they have weights. They have they have like ellipticals. Like I'm not just like I paid more money to go to a different gym, right? But now there's some uppity gym that's really close, right? And they want like almost $200 a month.
They want a lot
for their membership.
Okay,
unless I'm getting like handies and blowies every day and go in there.
That was Tina's gym?
Yeah. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, honestly, if I could afford to go there, I probably would.
All right.
I probably would.
They have that
All right,
indoor
just
pool.
to experience it, just to be on one of those high lives and something like that. And I'm
Right.
not dissing the people that go there, but I personally cannot.
Yeah, I didn't get to take advantage of that gym. And the gentleman that was the general manager would tell me from time to time, "Yo, come check me out. Come check it out. Come check it out." I just never had the time to actually go down there and check it out. I personally wouldn't have got a membership, but I would have loved to check it out.
We should check it out. We should vlog
I know.
it.
I know
and, like, fucking check
someone
it out.
else that had a membership that was there, and she would go consistently before and after work. And I mean, shit.
For that
you're
much
paying
money,
$100,
you might as well do a 2 a day.
You should live
right?
there.
You should fucking live there.
God damn it.
But here's the thing: you pay that much for the membership. They have a food court. You have to pay extra to use the fucking pool.
That's right.
Right? It's like for almost to like what 150, 160 or whatever it costs.
Yeah.
Like everything should be at the disposal
Should
there.
be included. Should be included. Oh, but yep, no, it's not.
But Karma, the energy drink for fat people like me, that isn't like an energy drink.
That's it.
All right. Thanks, Karma. Thanks.
Thanks.
5 grams of sugar. That's not bad
I could settle for
for
that.
a drink like that. I can deal with that.
That's right. And how many
Right.
ounces are they giving you?
Uh,
Probably 12.
532 milliliters. I like how they make it sound so
They
good.
make it sound like it's.
But
a
vitamin
lot.
A, 100%. Vitamin E, 100%.
That's right.
Niacin. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
I
100%.
don't know either. We have to look that up.
Vitamin B6
Yep.
and B12, 100%.
And only 20 calories.
Panthenolic acid, 100%.
We don't know what the fuck that is either.
And chromium,
And we don't know. What
60%.
we gotta figure out what the fuck chromium is.
Yeah, I don't know. But I know it's,
it's
100% more of the
got
shit that I normally don't
100%
have
more
in my diet
chromium than what you've normally received.
every day.
Than
Yeah.
what you normally received.
Yeah.
Oh.
Much better.
Well, now that was basically like that whole talk about just being healthy and what it costs for everything. That was more or less on your quote of the day side of things, right?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Actually, I didn't have a quote of the day.
So you
Yeah,
ran
he's
through
covering
that.
for me right there.
That's
But I found this article to be interesting,
It is though.
right? Because it's a fact. Like,
I want to say 4 or 5 years ago.
it wasn't even this bad 4 or 5 years ago.
No, but it was a big thing in the media. They was always talking about obesity. I mean, they probably should have been talking more about the opiate crisis, but they were always talking about obesity.
Oh, well, then the United States wouldn't be making their money if they waged
shit.
a real war
That's no
on the opiate
shit.
crisis.
But obesity was a thing.
Not that I'm like one of those guys that thinks like that,
Is what it is.
but the
We're
reality
just living.
is
We're just living.
all right.